actually one of those that could potentially be an upset, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, like, Louis Money, Aura, man, that's Sergio's tag actually tonight. uh, they have a lot of experience too, right? So they're both doubles players, right? And I believe, like, I don't know how much experience Skylock has with doubles, but Weisa's always been very, very strong when it comes to doubles too.
And the story, I believe, of this matchup is going to be, can Sergio essentially avoid getting gimped, right? Because if you kind of look at the nature of all the characters on screen, all these kind of characters are low-key some offstage demons.
Right. Yeah.
So Sergio is going to be really, really conscious about how he chooses to recover.
Yeah, and you're right, and that is very important when it comes to doubles too, right? Being able to isolate like whoever you think is the weakest link in situations just like this. We saw the near end of the fair for Weisa and Skylock. You do have to be very, very cognizant of like how your partner is doing, right? Like if you're Louis Money, you got to be able to support when you can. Right now, it looks pretty dead even between both of these teams.
And it's really interesting to see, right? Because we're running into like a lot of situations where, ooh, my gosh,
we're almost there.
Yeah,
Hey.
we're running into a lot of situations where the Cash brothers are trying to hold down center stage, you know, kind of keep them away from each other. Obviously, and that's classic sort of doubles gameplay.
And you can see how prepared both of them are for follow-ups in multiple situations too, right? Louis Money not being able to make it back right there. Skylock got the best of him, but still on the prowl, 75% already on Skylock. It's just looking, this is what happens, right? The start is always usually pretty even, and then you see the lead slowly tick away from one of the teams.
Yeah, and dude, that up smash, man, that Palu up smash, dude, it's like anytime Sergio's getting a hit, Luis is just ready to pull the trigger on that, and that's terrifying too, because you know if you're not ready to DI that, oh my god,
Gosh,
dude.
the shield pressure is just ridiculous too in that situation. Like, where do you go? Sergio having a rough time. He's gonna make it back. No double jump, but still finds the way back onto the stage. Thank you, the Cash Brothers, for making it work.
Literally, oh my god, and there's that beautiful back air and up air closing out the stock for both of the Cash Brothers opponents.
Yeah, okay, the down throw happens right there. Louis Money was kind of expecting Skylock to throw a button, get that grab invincibility, but look at the way these guys are playing. It just seems so difficult for one person to approach, even though they're picking on only one person, right? Like,
gosh, dude, and you know, Weisa's shield is the size of a Skittle right now because of that LCS in the back air, but geez, man, that shield pressure that they've been putting out, man, ridiculous.
Yeah, and that is like a very important part of doubles, right? It's like you have to be able to layer your shield pressure. Like, that is so important. Normal get up, getting caught. This is okay, and you know this too, right? Like, when you are playing doubles, sometimes the fundamentals just aren't there.
Exactly,
right?
like because the thing is, you're scared of like, oh, I don't want to take too long in a certain situation because my partner's just gonna like die without me.
Right.
So you play a little faster and a little more preemptive.
Oh, that is disgusting.
God, dude.
Nowhere to go.
Like, actually, what do you do?
Yeah, that's definitely something they probably talked about like a while ago. It's just like, oh, when I have limit, like, let me force them off of the situation. That was definitely kind of one of those like, I guess like ledge situations where the answer was just to wait, right? Because once Cloud doesn't have limit, you're free to go. Luis is stuck in the jab for quite some time, but the decision making has to be much like quicker than that, right? Like, especially when you're in a 2v1 situation, sometimes your brain tries to operate too fast for like what's going on screen. So I don't blame Weisa for getting up into that, but dude, that looked rough.
Yeah, that was. If I'm Weisa, I'm getting up into that, bro. Like, if that's me in that situation,
Oh yeah.
like I get hit by that.
I do get up attack, I still get hit, right?
Yeah.
You're still screwed either way, right?
Yeah, because then you jump, but now you're above Cloud.
Yeah, and Palu.
And
like,
Palu.
Where do you go?
Literally such a messed up situation.
Where do you go?
But yeah, let's see if Weisa Skylock are able to pull something off. I think because you know, obviously we're commenting about how great Luis and Sergio were doing, but they were still able to keep it like decently close up until the very end. So
that's true.
It's very doable right now.
Whenever like a doubles match starts, like you always see kind of like something explosive, or you see something slowly fade away, right? Rarely do we ever see like comebacks happen at a grand scale in doubles. But I feel like this is a tournament where it's gonna happen. You know, we're gonna see some crazy comebacks, and I could definitely see Weisa and Skylock pushing the envelope pretty much.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing. Like, we just saw that one little offstage sequence there a little while back where both Weisa and Skylock were offstage trying to snipe Louis Money stock. You know, because Luis is definitely very, very good at protecting Sergio and then whiff punishing just like
Nice.
that.
Yeah, so that's the trouble when it comes to doubles too. It's like, okay, I get this punish, but really, what am I risking here? And I feel like when you go for moves like up smash as hit, it's not quick enough for you to just like, you know, to get away cleanly, right? And if you don't like get a kill, it's no way in even trade.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You don't even think about that if you're not super acclimated to dubs either, right? Because you're thinking, oh, you know, frame 6 up smash, I'm hit, I'm fine. Nope, Palu's running all the way across stage. She's giving you that forward smash to the face.
Right, and in that situation, you saw Sergio do that forward smash up in someone's face. Luis knew, ran up and shielded, and that pretty much prevented Weisa from even getting close, right? So the way that you position matters like so much when it comes to doubles. Like, even if it feels like you're the one kind of cornering one person, the situation can flip it just like a switch in an instant.
Exactly, and speaking of, you know, very uncomfortable situations, right? Like, another thing I'm very curious to see is how Weisa is going to be messing around with the ledge here with the arc fires, right? Because that serves as a stall for the opponent. He can almost create 1v1 situations where one opponent's at ledge, he throws an arc fire, and then the other partner is able to handle the other opponent on the other side of the stage as well.
Right, look at that coverage too from Sergio. Luis got the nair, waited for a follow-up, didn't get the follow-up, but still knew, you know, Cloud's crabs are just so good too, right? Cloud is a character that like commands so much of the sky, and that's why this team is just so nasty, because you command so much of the sky, people are going to stay grounded, and guess what happens when you're grounded? You get grabbed.
Exactly. Man, and these two characters love jumping too, so honestly, oh my gosh.
How did that not spike? Jeez.
That's what I was trying to say.
But still, it's that's just sad.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's the tier difference right there.
It truly is. I mean, getting a footstool into like confirm is kind of cool. Like, not every character has that, but you can't even get too much out of it. It's really tragic.
Exactly.
Oh,
jeez, man.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. You can tell, like, in these, like, scramble situations, how disciplined both the Cash Brothers are, right?
Yeah. you love that name, huh?
It's so good, dude. It's actually amazing.
Yeah.
Oh
my
God, you're crazy.
And that was a perfect trade. That was exactly what you need to close the set.
Yeah. They're not sweating whatsoever. You know what? I don't even know if this is best of 5. Is this best of 5? This might be best of 3, yeah?
I think it's best of 3, yeah.
Oh, okay, so this is best of 3 then.
Yeah, and there you go, man. Like, that was terrifying. Or that's a horrible, you know, feeling of Skylock, right? Just have your stock. He's such a jerk,
yeah,
man.
okay, chill. Yeah, that was just confidence in Sergio getting the grab there. Like, straight up.
There you go, man. And
God. So quick with it.
oh, man, fucking alley-oop.
Yeah. And you have to kind of be like in a position to be able to get there so quick. Like, both Cloud and Palutena are quicker characters, right? So they are able to like notice something, dash across the stage, and also use their great airspeed to get into that position. I feel like for both Skylock and Weisa, it's kind of hard for any of them to like kind of truly follow up on each other without like even better positioning.
Exactly.
Right? It is hard to navigate around, especially if you're playing a character with projectiles. I feel like you were saying like arc fire was so important. I feel like we didn't see it too often, right?